talk about getting the young guys ready. Like, what is that? What do you tell them? What do you tell them to do?
Yeah, just like Sunday night football, it's easy to get amped up, ready to go. Like now, game's upon you right now. As soon as you wake up, you're getting right to the stadium. So it's just bringing your kind of own energy, just being able to get yourself going a little bit faster that morning, just getting them prepared and know what they're walking into.
Sean talked about he thinks this week is going to be or should be a hard week. Kind of, I mean, I guess as a reminder. Does that make sense to you, and what do you want that to look like?
Yeah, it's going to be a hard week. The Jets are a great team. Like, past few years the record hasn't been great, but they've always had a great defense. Now they got another good quarterback. Like, there's like almost a new vibe about them. The new head coach, the coaches, they look better on tape. Play more of a swagger, like more unison together. I think it's going to be a great challenge for us.
No disrespect to the Jets. I think Sean's more talking about from your guys' point of view that it's almost a reminder that we won, but there are things we need to fix. Does that? How much do you believe that's the right way to go?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like all the great we did. There's so many there. Like offense, like we left a couple points out there. We had the 2 3-and-outs right at the beginning of the game that really stalled us, kept the defense on the field longer. And defense, I know they have some things to clean up, but at the end of the game, they finished strong. And I think that if we could take the momentum from the fourth quarter alone, especially the last 5 minutes from both sides, and just really transition next week, I think we'll be all set.
Is it kind of crazy to think you guys scored 41 points and you're sitting here going, we left some on the board?
No, when you have the offense we do, I think anytime, like you just know, like we can score as many points. Like it's really us stopping ourselves.
You guys, last couple games, and I know 2 games ago is January, but you've been stopped on the sneak 5 times in the last couple games. What's your concern level with being able to use that play as freely as you have the last year or so?
I'm not too concerned about the way teams, like you saw, they had defenders jumping over us. And we're just trying new things. Like we've always gone to the left, now we're going to the right, just switching, just keeping teams guessing. We're doing it a little bit differently. We're not running as much as like a duo. We're doing more that like actually QB sneak. Then we go back the old way. Just we have more repertoire now. Like teams aren't only stacking. Like the first time we went to run it last week, they all slanted to the left, and we got an easy 3-4 yards off it. So it's like now teams got to wait a little bit more, like which way we're actually going to run it. So I think that really helps us.
Is that kind of an example of in this league, no matter how good you are, you think you are at something, you give professionals on the other side a chance they're going to figure something out?
Exactly. Like you can't be just like, I don't want to say arrogance, but like, we've been good at it for the last 3 years, but you got to be able to self-reflect on it and see like, all right, where can we actually get better? Like Josh has always been good and almost running like a duo and finding that gap in the B gap, and teams started taking that away. Then Kansas City exposed like, all right, we can't bounce it outside, and now we're like, all right, if teams know we're going to run to the left, why don't we run it to the right? Just switch up, just little variations and keep teams guessing.
You got anything more? No, I got one more from me. Yep. So, this Jets defense, they only have 1 game of film with a new coordinator.
Yep.
But you saw this Aaron Glenn defense in Detroit last year. How much from that can you take for this game, especially considering you don't have a lot this year to work with?
Yeah, you can definitely see like the guys are starting to buy into that defense. The guys that have been there are a little bit hesitant. They're still doing a lot of their old tendencies, like kind of reading front. But then they'll have flashes where they're just straight penetrating, and then teams are trying to like react to that. Luckily, we had Eric Washington here a few years ago, so we kind of know that defense, like how they're trying to play, especially up front. So we're a little bit used to that because that's how our guys usually do it. So we know to get off the ball, get back off the ball when we have to. So at least we're used to that style a little bit, and that really helps us because we could watch how our guys used to play it and then film from other teams. So that really, even though we have 1 game technically, like we're able to just match things together and watch that.